Yo, everybody. It's dysfunctional. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Thank y'all first for tuning into Dysfunctional Conversations with your host, T-Man. That's talking shit with T-Man. I don't want to be too long on this intro. I just thank everybody for actually sharing the video, subscribing to my channel, coming to get yourselves a daily dose of dysfunction, and liking the video. Make sure y'all hit that like button. But today we got some dysfunctional shit going on, and I'm going to dive right on into it. Today's topic is Robert Brooks. Say his name with me, Robert Brooks. I don't hear too many people talking about it, but today we're going to talk about systemic injustice and why are they still killing us? Why are they still killing us? I don't know if everybody saw what's going on in New York City in Marcy jail, but they released a statement today saying the FBI and the U.S. Department of Justice are reviewing the case. And the New York Attorney General Office of Special Investigations has launched an investigation into the Brooks death. What are we investigating? What we investigating? What he did to lead up to this beating, to beating him to death? I don't understand what's to be investigated. It makes no sense to me. You know, we live in a society where all of these injustices is taking place live on TV in front of the world, and we still have to launch an investigation. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Injustice, it's not just a Robert Brooks problem. It's not just a Robert Brooks problem. People, this is a global problem. This is a global issue that takes place way too often. Do y'all hear me? What we are witnessing right here, right in our own homes, right in our own backyards, you would literally think that we're living in a third world country. And when I say a third world country, I'm not saying that this type of behavior should take place in a third world country, but you would think that's what the fuck we are living. This shit is affecting the hopes and dreams of millions of Black children all around the world, including our own. But just as the drug epidemic, or should I say pandemic, this shit affects white, brown, Black, yellow, all races. There's no difference. Systemic injustice, police brutality, the virus will spread. As I sit back and watch these influencers / journalists do their video reactions trying to get the bag, you motherfuckers done got the wrong bag. Y'all got the brown paper bag over y'all motherfucking head. Since y'all like to break down songs and videos, let me break down these injustices. First, Black people are more likely to be incarcerated than white people. 2, Black people are more than twice as likely to experience force or threats during police encounters. 3, Black people are 3 times more likely to be jailed if arrested. Do y'all hear this shit? 4, Black people are 7 times more likely to be wrongfully convicted of murder than white people. 5, nearly half of people serving life sentences are Black. 6, Black people are likely to have higher unemployment rates, fewer benefits, and less job stability. Black people are less likely to be promoted or receive equal pay. Black people are less likely to own homes. In 2021, only 46% of African Americans owned their homes compared to 76% of whites. Predatory financial services like payday lenders, check cashing services disproportionately target communities of color. In education, Black children are less likely to have access to an adequate funded and staffed school. In healthcare, systematic racism is a critical component of social determinants of health. Interpersonal discrimination. Black people are more likely to experience microaggression and radical slurs. Hate crimes. Black people are more likely to be a victim of a hate crime, but yet, not stating, don't take this the wrong way, but yet, somebody that was naturally born a woman, you can make a mistake and call them a she, which that's what they are. But that has been pushed to the forefront more than Black people are experiencing hate crimes. Are y'all hearing me? I'm from Chicago, and I'm all too familiar with police brutality and injustices. Growing up in the inner city in Chicago, police brutality is prevalent. Do y'all hear me? Nothing to be surprised about. It's like old news hearing about dude just got beat by the police. Shit, you either got beat by the police or you know somebody directly that has been beaten by the police. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? This shit happens all the time. Remember, body cams wasn't always around. So what we think is a problem now, could y'all imagine back then with no cameras? Yeah, this shit is as far as we've gotten. Body cams. Like, fucking okay, let's just advertise the shit. That's what it seemed like it's being done. Like, okay, okay, we have body cams. Okay, we're gonna advertise this ass whooping. We're gonna air this murder on live TV. Because honestly, the reason the shit is still happening, because we're not doing anything about it. We're not doing anything to fix the problem. The more we sit back, chasing the bag, and putting all of our energy on the bag, the more our kids will suffer. The more the world suffers. Systemic injustices, like the examples I mentioned, only create broken dreams and leave our thoughts in turmoil. Children that witness this are afraid to dream and leave our world with a void, because our children are our future. But what does their future look like when there's no equality? We have to get it together. We have to stand for something, because we've been falling for anything for way too long. Let's stand, people. We can't just continue to walk around with billboard picket signs talking about no justice, no peace. In order to make a stand that's worth something, you have to stand for something. I'm not telling everybody to get up and start a riot. No. But sometimes in life, to create a change, like any change that has been created through our lifetime, and before our lifetime that has us in a position that we're in today, it took bloodshed. Sometimes it takes some blood in order to create the change that needs to be created. Remember that. So I advise you guys to sit back, think about what we're putting our energy into, and is it worth it? Is it worth it? You know, we hustle and bustle to get the bag, to make all of this money. For what? Just so it can be stripped away? If there's no justice, if the system is broken, what happiness does the money bring? Haven't you all heard the saying, money doesn't bring happiness? Money can't buy happiness. So no matter how much we think we're setting our kids up for their future, we are sitting back watching their future be destroyed because we're trying to get to the bag. Let's fix systemic injustice. Let's fix social injustice. Don't be afraid. Fear not. Fear not. Because that's what's standing in our way. Fear. That's what's stopping us from moving forward. We think we're taking 2 steps forward when we achieve the bag. When we get to the bag, we think we done moved forward. But when you look at the future of our kids, we honestly moved 10 steps back. Because the money doesn't mean anything if it could be taken away whenever they want to take it away. But remembering what's the prize, which is ourselves, that's the prize. And once you realize the value of self, we'll place more focus on morals, on values, on integrity, teaching our kids, focusing on our kids' dreams, listening to their dreams, allowing our kids to teach us. And that's when we see justice. That's when we see world peace. We will never see it as long as we're distracted trying to chase the bag. And the only thing we're fucking doing is pulling the bag over our fucking heads. I want to thank y'all for tuning into Dysfunctional Conversations. Like I say, this is some dysfunctional shit that I'm talking about. We have to get ourselves out of this. And how do we do it? I don't proclaim to have all the answers. But I do know once we start standing with each other, standing for something, the answers will come to us. I want to say thank y'all for tuning into the very end of Dysfunctional Conversations. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. I hope that sparked a little fire in you all, because the fire needs to be struck, and we cannot continue to let the fire die down. Y'all be blessed. Enjoy the New Year's. But I tell y'all one thing, this ain't how we finna start our New Year's off. I love you all. Stay blessed. Until next time, I want to say peace.